Gets a screen from Went, nails a three. Lifetime with a pull-up. Jay nails it. Ricky bank shot good. Wainer for three, got it. Intercepted and laid off the glass. Deep shot from the side is up and good. Risberg's two-point shot is in. Splits to the fence and scores with 2 seconds to go.
Hello everybody and welcome as TV8 presents high school basketball. My name is Mike Martin and joining me is the coach Chris Wright. Tonight Sheboygan South takes on Green Bay West, and South comes in with a pretty good record, 3-1, 1-0 in conference. West on the other hand is looking for their first victory.
Yeah, just like last year, South started off with a loss and now all of a sudden they're on a roll. And winning breeds winning. They had a successful season last year. They're on a roll and they should keep it going tonight.
Now West in their conference game last week had a tough game, a 2-point loss at Notre Dame.
Yeah, they did. A very close game for them, and they got a couple players out today. South, on the other hand, went up to Manitowoc and won, which is a tough place to play. So like I said, let's see if they can keep that roll going.
Couple guys out for South tonight.
Yeah, as we said in our preview show, and we've talked about, Tim Stubbe's out and Alan Conrad. Tim Stubbe's the point guard. So other guys have been stepping up. Josh Zastro, Nick Phelan, Jake Wilson. These guys really step up. But they do have a player back. Scott Murphy, big kid. Has been injured, not playing as much, but now he's back and playing, and that really adds to the mix.
You just took my next question. Green Bay West, little dissension on the court. We heard talking with Jason Lederman just prior to going on the air.
Yeah, they had a little disturbance last week. One guy threw his shoes and got taken out of the game. They're picked for the cellar this year. They only got 2 returning players. That's Pat Severson, but they also got a 6'7" kid by the name of Dale Freeman. He's still 6'7", so we're gonna have to stop that guy.
Can't teach height. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's game.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Fresh produce at Piggly Wiggly.
Corn in the cob, red tomatoes on a vine. Peaches and grapes? I like red tomatoes. I love corn on the cob. Apples. My little brother likes broccoli. He's weird.
Produce that's pampered to perfection. Just one more reason to shop at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly! Shop the pig! This stuff is sweet.
I'm Catherine Jacoby, a volunteer with the American Red Cross. Like many, I reacted to the events of September 11th with great pain and sorrow. Since that day, the world has changed a lot, and we have changed with it, coming together with purpose and hope. All of us, your concern and caring has led the way. To every one of you who has helped another person during their time of need, America salutes you. Keep that spirit alive.
So many kids' activities today seem to leave out the activity part. New research tells us that just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello. Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
For more advice on how kids can build strong bones, visit aaos.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Starting lineup for Green Bay West, number 14, Pat Severson, number 20, Matt Gagan, number 30, John Daubner, number 40, Larnell Moore, and number 54, Daryl Freeman. That's the tall kid you mentioned earlier, Chris. For Sheboygan South, they'll be starting number 5, Josh Zastro, number 23, Ryan Lubach, number 25, Jake Wilson, number 31, Nick Phelan, and number 43, Scott Murphy. Murphy Jr., a lot of potential from that young man.
Once again, as you mentioned last week, Marty, a new coach from Green Bay West, Nate Reichel, in his first year as a head coach, comes into a program that definitely struggles. Their varsity was just 1-20 last year. Their JV's 2-18 and freshmen 3-13. So he's got his hands full, and hopefully he can turn it around up in Green Bay.
It's interesting, Chris, when you look at the history of the program. Green Bay West was really the class of the valley, especially in football, and I know they were very competitive in basketball many years, and all of that's kind of turned around as the demographics of the city has changed.
That's for sure, and now it seems like the athletes are out at Southwest and Preble, and of course Notre Dame gets a lot of the players they want, let's just put it that way.
A lot of pushing going on inside by Freeman. Murphy on him. South in a man-to-man defense. Moore trying to take it in the lane.
Severson 14, Freeman 54. Those are your returning starters from a year ago.
West working it around. Moore's shot is off. Inside position, basket up and in by Moore. Pardon me, by Daubner. You mentioned before we went on the air that this really is a game that South should win. West is down and it's a home game. This is actually a very important victory for South.
Well, as I said,
or I should say an important game. They haven't won it yet.
Yeah, they got to keep momentum going. They won the other night, Tuesday night, against Milwaukee Hamilton, and they got to play Southwest next at home. That's another winnable game. Here's Scott Murphy.
Murphy's shot is off, no good. Rebounded, goes to West. A lot of pressure on that shot by Wilson. Freeman's tip is off, no good. But again, Daubner got the rebound, and this time he's fouled.
It's 2 offensive rebounds in a row.
Foul goes on Phelan, his first.
Well, as we said before, they played real close against Notre Dame, which is picked up towards the top of the conference.
Big win up in Manitowoc last week for South. I know Manitowoc is in a bit of a rebuilding. They lost quite a bit from last year, but anytime you can win up there.
Anytime you can beat Coach Christensen and win on the road, that's a nice win, and a big comeback win against Milwaukee Hamilton the other day, and another offensive rebound.
Coming in the game for Sheboygan South is Admir Ibmisovic.
Just waiting to say that name, weren't you?
He even got his name spelled wrong on the program. Sandy Bowl a hard time about that. Shoot, it's a home program. You ought to get a spelling right. Jump shot from outside is no good. Admir with the rebound.
Yeah, Jason Lederman said, yeah, we better just call him that.
Well, Freeman goes for the fake. Murphy had an open jump shot but couldn't get it to go. Phelan gets the rebound, and now they leave him alone. And he rolls it in. A breakdown on defense, that particular possession by West. Got to guard the man with the ball.
Probably the first rule on defense. Besides find your man.
Yeah, really. Freeman has it on the wing, pump fakes, pushes off. That was an easy call for the official. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Murphy. Ooh, I don't know about that. Of course, we did have a better angle on it. Our officials tonight are Tom Four and Chuck Rogers.
Both from Plymouth.
Both from Plymouth. And of course, we know Chuck from umpiring baseball games.
And now we're even, because I was going to just say that.
Oop. Still in your material again.
A little pressure applied here on Wilson.
Out to Phelan for a three-point shot, and he's got it to go, and we're tied up at 5. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright.
There you saw some of the South faithful ladies in the front. The row supporting the Red Wings. There's another offensive foul.
Moore's shot is off, no good. Dobner with another offensive board, and he gets it to goal. And I think it's going to be Murphy on the foul. Dobner's a real demon on the rebounds, Coach.
Well, that's 3 offensive rebounds in 3 minutes. 2 putback baskets. That just can't happen, and that's what Coach Koopman wants to address right now. We got to box out somebody here. Dan Koopman, of course, in his 6th year. There's a good shot of Dan. Frustrated a little bit by that, as any coach would. Second shots will kill you.
Dobner gets a free throw to go. He has 6 points, 6 out of the 8 Green Bay West points.
Little press applied here.
Good dish off, but tipped out of bounds. South will keep it. Travis Young is in the game.
Good active hands for West.
Phelan's pull-up 13-footer is in. Nice jump shot. He's single-handedly trying to keep South in the game. They trail 8-7. Just about midway through the first quarter. Severson had it on the wing. Pass and catch, inside pass to Freeman. He has it tipped away. Young taking hard to the basket. Freeman with a strong rebound.
You think so?
Yeah, nobody's going to take that away from him. And then Moore with a good inside pass. And Dobner with a turn jump shot knocks it home. (10-7) West. Young taking it right down the lane, but Freeman with the rebound. Freeman's leaning her is no good. Admir with the rebound. To Misovic. Foul called on a West player. Foul goes against Dobner. That's his first, the second team foul for Green Bay. Wilson triggering the inbounds. Josh Sastro had it.
I'll tell you, Daryl Freeman will adjust your shots out there. That's why they're going to rely on those outsiders.
Long jump shot by Phelan. He has all the points for South. We're tied at 10. He is feeling it. Sastro almost had it stolen away, and yes, he did. It went off a West player. South has the possession. When you think about the little things that West has done so far this quarter in terms of offensive rebounding mostly, South has been able to hang in. Sastro with a three-pointer, can't get it to go. Dobner with another rebound. Severson out to Moore. Jump shot is up and in.
Wow, they're shooting well.
Gagan made that one. His first two. Wilson right inside to Misovic. Yeah, he got away with a shuffle. You're right there, Coach. But he got the basket. It's 12 up.
Trying to get into Freeman, but there's a whole bunch of white shirts there. Good hustle.
Oh. Misovic, went down on the floor and got it. And, And in his haste, to toss it to a teammate, his teammate actually knocked it out of bounds. Unfortunate set of circumstances.
That's good hustle, though. I got Abner for two buckets. I think he had that first layup earlier.
Okay.
There's the Red Wing. Gonna challenge the camera. Another three, though. Wow.
Shot is up and in by Kaiser's shot.
Good shooting in the first half here. Both teams. I think drive penetration's the ticket because, wow.
3-point attempt by Phelan is in. Coach was telling me Admir's got 2 baskets, so we're going to take a basket away from Phelan, but he still has 11 out of the 15 points. And we're tied at 15 with 1:15 remaining. Dobner's shot is off, no good. Phelan has the board and the ball. Oh, Zastro with a good cut in the pass, but he couldn't get the shot to roll in. Good teamwork. Kaiser's shot has it on top. Nice bounce pass inside to Freeman. He kisses it off the glass, no good. When they call him for a palming the ball. Ooh, usually don't see that call when it's down that low to the floor. Turnover to South. Give Phelan a turnover, Coach?
Oh, sorry.
Good watching the girls.
I was watching this little fake baby thing that they got.
Yeah, I noticed that during the JV game.
I know they're doing that in the development programs here. They're getting these babies they have to take home for the weekend. She had it in a crib and everything.
When they did that, they had the same kind of thing at Chilton. They used to walk around with an egg.
Well, it's the 21st century.
Yeah, who made that basket?
We'll give that one to Huffman, Seth Huffman. Senior 6'4" from Green Bay West. Gives them back the lead. We have
a good shot of some of the fans. That foul goes on Pat Severson, and that's his second personal.
And he's coming out. I think he plays a little baseball too, and I think he played for the football team as well.
Jake Wilson with the ball. South trailing 17-15.
Fast quarter, Marty.
Very fast. We're at 10 seconds remaining. Nice pass inside to Young. His shot is blocked, no good, and then tipped out of bounds. West has the possession with 3.6 seconds remaining. Severson's shot is after the buzzer, but at the end of 1 quarter of play, Green Bay West 17, Sheboygan South 15.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
In these turbulent times, let us not erode the liberties our country was built on.
Let it shine.
If you had a crystal ball, what future would you see? At CARE, we see a time when everyone lives with dignity, where every child has a chance for a healthy life, a world without poverty. It's not just wishful thinking. We're working with people everywhere to one day make this vision a reality. Help build the future we all want to see and the world we all want to live in. CARE, where the end of poverty begins.
You mentioned something, Coach, during the quarter that West was shooting pretty well.
Yeah, they are. They are 7 for 14. 1 out of 2 for threes, but guess what? Sheboygan South is also shooting well. They're 6 for 12, and they got 3 for 3 from outside there too. Leading the way, of course, as you said, was Nick Phelan. He's 4 for 4 from the floor.
Big difference was the offensive rebounding by West.
You got that right. They got 4 of them already.
Zastro on a nice cut, easy 2. That one was, I'm sure, called, and Jake Wilson almost with the steal. Nice play coming out of a quarter.
Yeah, they probably had that all set up. They practiced that, and then this is exactly the time to use it. And then coach looks like a genius, doesn't he?
I missed who set the screen, because whoever the screener was really made the play go. Pass inside.
Good hustle.
Murphy, great hustle. Knocked it away and then saved it so his teammate Wilson could get it. South with an opportunity to get the lead. Lubach had the open 3, didn't take it.
A lot of movement by South.
Wilson had it tipped away by Wahlberg. And now Gagan has it. Jump shot by Wahlberg is no good, but an offensive rebound and tied up. Jacob Wilson tied up Seth Huffman.
They just got to find their players there on that box out situation. South's just not doing a very good job controlling the defensive boards.
Ball is tipped and a foul is called on South. Foul's going to go on Lubach. That for Ryan Lubach is his first. 5th team foul for Sheboygan South. Gagan has it, trying to work one-on-one with Zastro. Then he throws up a wild shot, not a good attempt. A foul goes against West.
That was probably not the smart thing to do there, but he was trapped, and instead of risking a turnover, he thought he'd just flip it in there. And
foul goes on Steve Sickler, pardon me. Phelan has it for South. We're tied at 17. Minute and a half into the second quarter. Murphy has it tipped away.
Well, they only had 1 turnover in the first
nice
quarter.
Nice work there. Missing the first shot was Sickler, but he got his own rebound and put it back in off of a nice pass from Seth Huffman to initially start the play. Wilson with a fake pass, and then he drives the lane, puts it up and in. His first 2 points of the night, and we're tied at 19.
Now let's not reach now.
Wahlberg has it.
Play good D.
Over to Huffman.
3-point bomb.
Off no good, and West again with the rebound. And then a kick is going to be called on Nick Phelan.
Well, that was a long rebound, but still you got to box out those guys. That's just too many. 6 offensive rebounds.
That's a lot. Larnell Moore back in the game. He has the ball, being guarded by Phelan.
He's just 5'5". That's not very tall.
Jump shot is up and off by Gagan. Jake Wilson getting it to Murphy. Pushes it inside. He's fouled. That'll caught a little bit too far underneath the basket.
Well, it's a good move there by Scott. He kind of gave the old ball fake, and Sickler there went with it, the big 6'5", number 52, and he's a house. You know, and when you got slow feet like that, you got to recover.
Seth Huffman was called for the foul. This will be Murphy's first trip to the line tonight.
But Scott just drove right baseline, and he's gotten a lot stronger over the last 12 months, and there's a good shot of him, and just a junior.
Dan Diorio checks in, number 34 for West. In good form, but he couldn't get him to goal. We're still tied at 19. Moore's quick pass is intercepted by Murphy, and then the lead feed to Phelan is going to be out of bounds. Right idea, bad execution. Another turnover for South.
Yeah, as I was going to say before, they had 1 in the first quarter, but now they've added 3 here in 3 minutes of the second quarter. Good ball pressure.
DiOrio had it. Moore going down the middle of the lane. His shot is blocked, but there's a foul going to be called on South. Moore will be shooting a pair. Foul is going to go on Josh Zastro. Moore eyeing it up and rims it right in.
There you see Mike Rank in the red vest there. Used to play here at Sheboygan South and was a heck of a shooter.
Ooh, he could bomb in those long ones.
Yeah, then I believe he went and played in Oshkosh.
Weston a man-to-man defense. Jump shot by Lubach is no good, but he's fouled.
What's a silly foul after the shot there?
Ooh, there's your pet peeve. Don't foul a jump shooter.
That and, you know, West just doesn't really play great defense.
DiOrio committed the foul.
They're very apt to lunge and should sit back and stay on their feet. South's definitely taking advantage of that, and if that happens, they're going to get a lot more money baskets, that's for sure.
You know, they made some bad mistakes in the first quarter, giving up a lot of offensive rebounds to West, and now they compound problems by missing 4 free throws. Moore pushing it up the court.
He's quick.
Huffman almost lost it. Saved it over to Kaiser's shot. They're kicking it around, but they're not losing it. DiOrio's shot is no good. Strong rebound by Lubach, and then he has it stolen away by Moore. Spin move, kiss off the glass, and good. Woo!
Boy, now it's just another poor shot by West, but again, right place, right time for West.
West turning up the pressure on defense. Phelan with a good pass inside, but this will not be a shooting foul, I don't believe, unless they get the 1-and-1.
No. Kaiser's shot, I think they're going to get with the reach in, otherwise it could have been an offensive foul. But now here comes Daryl Freeman, the big fella, and of course the big player of the first quarter, Daubner here, number 30. Again, a chance to get some free throws here as South's in the bonus.
South is down 23-19. They've missed 4 free throws. They're going to have a chance at a 5th. And in order to get a 6th, Nick Phelan, there you see him right there, needs to make this first one. Cut that 4-point deficit to 2.
Well, not only that, Nick Phelan hasn't attempted a shot, basically before that drive there. So we got to get him the ball. He was 4 for 4 in the first quarter and hasn't had a shot opportunity yet here.
Knocks them both in. That makes it 23-21 Green Bay West.
And that stops the free throw bleeding, we hope.
Really. Freeman makes a bad pass, and then South players knock it away from each other, but coming away with it for South was Garrett Renzelman. Renzi with a nice play. Moore's got his hands all over the place, tipping balls away.
That's
nice
what you
pass
want.
to Admir, and he gets it up and in. 6 points for Admir Ibmisovic, and we're tied at 23.
Again, that West is so poor at, defending that. Oops.
Well, everybody gets out of the way when Freeman drives to the basket.
Yeah.
Might do the same thing.
But drive penetration is the ticket against this West team. They really lunge.
They do have good hands. Freeman tipping that ball out of bounds. There you get a good shot of Daryl Freeman. South down 25-23. We have 3:03 remaining until halftime. It's parents' night tonight at South. Introduced all the players with their parents prior to the game. Long jump shot by Phelan is good. Three-pointer, South on top, 26-25.
4 threes for him already.
He's been hot.
And that's the guy who finally got a shot. It took him 5 minutes to get a shot. Ooh, there's a good back door. Abner overplaying a little bit there.
16 points for Nick Phelan.
Well, I think what they're going to do with Moore is just back up on him and allow, don't allow him to drive penetrate because his J's not as good.
Oh, nice jump shot by Daryl Freeman. He now has 4 points, all coming in the second quarter. Oh, covering him up was Kaiser's shot. Then it gets inside to Young. He better get out of bounds. Phelan taking it to the hoop. Oh, circus. Chris Wright shot got it to go.
Tipsy, do, and that's 6 for 6.
You've been coming down to South and teaching them that shot. Come on, own up to that.
It's just the
you might lose your position at North.
The old spin there.
Ball thrown out of bounds, but tipped by South. What a circus shot.
I didn't think he had any chance when it went up.
Me either.
And it hit the rim, and
he's almost like Inspector Gadget. That arm just went way out and he spun it in. There's a nice smile. Freeman with a strong rebound. He's fouled on the putback. Misovic, I believe, is going to get tagged with that foul. He is. That's the second foul on Admir Misovic. Freeman going to the line, his first trip. South leads at 28-27. Ooh, nice soft shot, but couldn't get it to roll in. It's pretty amazing sometimes big guys like that can have such a soft shot.
Wow, that's pretty.
That is pretty. Very nice release. We're all tied up at 28 with 1:40 remaining in the half. Garrett Renzelman has it. Phelan trying to work one-on-one, got it inside to Lubach. His shot is up and in. Good move by Ryan Lubach.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Nice pump fake and strong move. That's where you want.
Ooh, I thought that was a double dribble. Freeman's shot is off, no good. Probably a little bit out of his range.
I was just going to say, that's just where we want him to shoot.
Lubach is fouled by Darnell Moore. And looked like Daryl Freeman was just waiting for that shot so he could slap it out of bounds. But that isn't always the best strategy.
No, and I always tell my players, I say it's okay if a shot gets blocked because you know what, it's our ball. He can have his little statistic if he's going to whack it out. Whack it back into place so you guys have a chance. But it does send a message.
For sure. The foul went on Larnell Moore, his first. And Lubach misses the free throw. He's 0 for 3. See if he can get off the schneid.
Adam Koenig checks into the lineup, number 41.
31-28, South on top, 1:05 remaining in the first half.
Let's see if they can get a stop here going into half and get the ball back, but Freeman's going to shoot.
Shot is off, no good. Misovic with the rebound. Phelan has it, but West getting back on defense quite well. Phelan with a wild shot off, no good.
Maybe was poked in the face.
And Dobner with a rebound. We haven't called his name in a while. We're at 32 seconds remaining, and West is playing for the last shot. South doubling up on the ball, has it. They have it tipped away down to Phelan. pull-up 12-footer, kisses it off the glass and in. Wow. 33-28 South on top. We're down to 12 seconds. And another steal. Lubach, scoop shot, no good. Rebound shot is no good. And then Izmisevic has it stolen away. Adam Koenig had a good shot at putting the basket in, but didn't. And that's halftime here at Sheboygan South, where the Red Wings lead it 33-28.
Ah, yes, getting started. For most Americans, it can be very difficult, especially when it comes to saving money. But once you wake up to the fact that if you don't start saving now, you just might have the opportunity to work forever. And that can be a real eye-opener. Saving for your financial future is easier than you think. Get started and choose to save. It will pay off in the long run.
I'm driving to work, I can feel the anxiety building, my stomach starts to get sick, I start to sweat.
It's a feeling of terror, like a life and death situation, basically.
Anxiety and depressive disorders are the most common of all mental illnesses. For a free mental health screening, call our toll-free number or visit our website today.
This is the weight room.
This is Charles Woodson of the Oakland Raiders. Charles helps the United Way build stronger communities by supporting fitness and nutritional programs that help kids succeed.
This exercise right here develops upper body strength.
So how much can you bench?
But there's other aspects to physical fitness. There's cardiovascular, there's flexibility.
So how much can you bench?
You know, bench about 340 pounds.
My dad can bench more than that. So can my dad.
Great.
My dad can too.
You set your goal.
Now you need money to make it happen.
Get the money to pay for college in the Army National Guard.
Visit us at www.1800GoGuard.com.
Fresh produce at Piggly Wiggly.
Corn in the cob, red tomatoes on a vine. Peaches and grapes? I like red tomatoes. I love corn on the cob. Apples. My little brother likes broccoli. He's weird.
Produce that's pampered to perfection. Just one more reason to shop at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly! Shop the pig! This stuff is sweet.
We're back at South High where the Red Wings lead at halftime 33-28. Leading all scorers and having one heck of a first half was Nick Phelan. He had 22 points. And then chipping in with 4 was Admir Ibmisevic. Ryan Lubach had 3, Jake Wilson 2, and Josh Zastro with 2. High scorer for West was John Daubner. He had 8 in the first quarter. He was silent in the second quarter, but he made a lot of noise in that first quarter on the offensive boards.
Yeah, they did, and I think South did a much better job of trying to control that. At times they still did not do a good job of offensive board stopping for West. 8 of 9 shooting for Nick Phelan, including 4 for 4 from three-point land. What a half.
He really was great. I thought South had some deficiencies. I mentioned a little bit about the offensive rebounding in the second half was their free throw shooting.
Yeah, they got to shoot the free throw, especially if it's going to be a close game, which looks like it's going to be. Hopefully not. Maybe South can play a little bit better and not allow so many second shots, and they can get a nice comfortable lead going into the fourth quarter.
South was only 3 out of 8 on their free throw shooting in the first half. They'll need to do better in that area and also on the rebounding, and everything should be okay.
Yeah, but Daryl Freeman, he's a big guy. He's a big guy, number 54, and as you said, John Daubner, he had just a humongous first half. He had 6 boards altogether.
You know who I thought did a good job coming in off the bench when Freeman was kind of dominating things and pushing a lot of the South players inside was Admir Ibmisevic. I mean, he toe-to-toe with Big Freeman.
Yeah, he did. He had 3 boards and 2 for 2 from the floor. Overall, South was 13 for 22 from the floor, and West 10 for 22. Key, though, 4 for 5 from three-point line and just 1 for 5 for West.
Phelan had all the 3-pointers.
There's our play again.
Coming out of a halftime, again coming out of a timeout sort of situation. South running a play and easy 2 points for Wilson.
Same thing.
Freeman trying to get the dunk, a pass a little bit off the mark. Wilson out to Lubach. He eyed up the 3 but passed up that shot. And then we've got a whistle underneath the basket, and I think it's going to go on Scott Murphy. And if it is, that's his 3rd.
No points for Scott in the first half. Foul trouble plagued him there.
That does go against Scott. That's his 3rd personal. And actually, when you think about it, South up by 7 and Murphy hasn't scored a point. That's a bonus.
You got that right. And again, they've been finding different people to help them out this year. We had, remember I watched him earlier, Anthony Vaughn said just an outstanding first weekend.
Severson tiptoed on the line. The referee caught him. Turnover for West. Mark it down. There you see Pat.
Who, me? Turnover?
No.
They had quite a few turnovers in that second quarter, which was
Murphy taking them baseline scores.
Which was their weakness.
Took him to school that time, Coach.
Yeah, that ball fake again worked.
Murphy trying to go down the lane is fouled by Nick Phelan.
Well, we saw in the first half, there's the Red Wing lady cheerleaders here. We saw in the first half that they were kind of off of Arnell Moore to allow him to shoot, because you can't allow him to drive penetrate. He's so quick. Here he goes again.
Jump shot is off, no good by Gagan. And then over the back is Pat Severson. And he throws another bad pass. Can't get it to the official. For Severson, that's his 3rd. First team foul of the second half for West.
You know, you talk about Moore being quick, but Jake Wilson is a pretty quick kid himself. Good outfielder for the South High Red Wings, and Craig Clace.
Murphy relieving pressure at the free throw line, and that opens it up for Phelan. Bango, 3-pointer. And he continues to be hot. That's 3-pointer number 5. 40-28. South starting to open it up.
And 9 for 10 from the 3-point line. That's the pass toss.
Freeman throws it right out of bounds. Moore was cutting to the corner and stopped. And Freeman threw it out of bounds, and West calls a timeout. a full timeout, so we'll take a short break.
The tools needed to rebuild lives after a disaster aren't always hammers and nails. The tools needed to give warmth to the homeless don't always come from a store. When lives need rebuilding, the Salvation Army knows it takes tools that come from the heart. Donate online or call 1-800-SALARMY.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
5-point deficit for West at half, but now they have
There's
not
Brian.
scored.
Look at that guy. What a handsome devil with the camera.
I think it's his shoes.
I think it's the shirt. South breaking the pressure. We're at under the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. They're on top 40-28. They've run off 7 straight points to break it open. Freeman is wide open. He wants to go for the dunk, and he got it to go LeBron James style, if you were watching that game the other night. Moore tipping it away, and then it's stolen right back by Wilson, going coast to coast, but then he passes it off of a West player, and it goes out of bounds. South will keep the possession. A lot of action. And Moore coming over, talking to Freeman, telling him to play basketball, not bicker with the official. West continues in a man-to-man defense. Inside to Murphy, his shot is rejected.
Good hesitation, nice pass.
Good pass inside to Dobner, his first points since the first quarter. And West starting to crawl back in. Scored 4 unanswered points. It's 40-32. South on top. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the ball game. Lubach almost had it stolen away, and now he does.
A lot of contact.
Maybe that's why the game is going so fast. Moore's pass is tipped, but getting it back and shooting it no good was Gagan.
He's just got horrible shooting form, Coach.
Well, he's taking some bad shots, mostly. Can still look good taking those bad shots, but he doesn't even do that.
1 for 6 from the floor. Boy, all that contact, then we get a little touch foul down there.
Oh, that goes against Pat Severson. That's his 4th.
That would mean that he's coming out, and they're going to bring in Kaiser's shot again, number 22.
Kaiser's shot had a pretty nice first half. Did nail a 3. Murphy open from the wing. Faked the shot and then passed it up over to Zastro, and he nails a 3.
Wow.
That helps stop the bleeding. Josh Zastro with 5 points.
Unofficially, I have him 6 for 7 on 3-point shots tonight. That's a good night shooting.
Well, they're going to call that foul on Murphy. Freeman pretty slick with the offhand, keeping it from wrapping around. And for Murphy, that's his 4th foul also.
And Scott just never had a chance to get in the flow tonight. Just 1 of 5 from the floor, a couple of rebounds.
Misovic not afraid to mix it up. Kaiser's shot has it on the wing. Inside to Freeman. Nice dish out to Dobner, but his shot is no good. And then Zastro tips it out of bounds. You see Josh.
A lot of heart on them Wildcats. Talent's not necessarily there, but they play hard.
Gagan throwing it out to Dobner.
Watch for the lob. Good help there, Zastro.
And good recovery.
One of his...
Well, I think they're going to get Zastro on the foul. Only help if you can recover, right, Coach?
Yeah, he kind of slid under. Another poor shot there by Gagan, but got bailed out on the foul.
Matt Gagan had 2 points in the first half. He'll have a couple of free throws to pull West. West is down 11, 43-32. So he'll have a chance to cut that lead down to 9. All right, looked good from the free throw line, Coach. Pretty good form, too.
Yep. Now they're going with the Twin Towers at West. Sickler comes in. So they go 6'5", 6'7" across the front. And a lot of weight there, too.
The only advantage, I shouldn't say the only, but one advantage that South might have with that taller lineup is quickness.
Yeah, we've seen that before. West is a big lunging team, leaves their feet. So we got to do some ball fakes and drive into the basket.
Jake Wilson gets it over to Zastro.
I'm sorry, Marty, I was going to say, or keep banging the threes like they do. There's the quickness.
Shot is blocked out of bounds. Freeman with another block. That's at least his third. I'll tell you, he's all over the floor.
There's some of the fans ready for Christmas. Just a week left of school for them, and they know it.
Over to Phelan.
Wow.
Long three-pointer is no good. And then Wilson throws it off of Larnell Moore, pardon me, and South will keep it. They're up 43-34. We're at the 3:30 mark of the third quarter.
Well, Phelan's making everything else. He probably thought he could make that one too.
Oh, if Misovic was wide open underneath the basket, they missed him. Wilson's pull-up jumper is no good. Rejected again. Moore has it, and then there's a jump ball situation. West has the arrow, so they'll keep it. Sickler setting a back screen. Freeman was open for a minute.
Yeah, but a mistake by Kaisershot. He was driven with his head down. That's a freshman mistake. That's a bad pass.
Phelan's got it over to Wilson. His lean in is up and in.
He just flies down the floor and creates an easy basket for himself.
Well, one of the things, you know, as we watch him play on is West just does not handle the ball very well. Moore nails a three. Stop the bleeding a little bit. He now has 7 points on the night.
Got to let him shoot that, but fortunately it came at a wrong time. Boy.
Wilson over to Phelan. He's open for a second, lets her fly, but can't get it to go.
Let him shoot.
Moore to Gagan. His shot is off, no good. Misovic with a strong rebound, and Sickler over the back is going to pick up the foul.
I think that Coach Reichel is going to tell Gagan, don't ever shoot again. Please.
West applying pressure. Ooh, almost a 5-second count.
Thought about a timeout, Luback did, but
yeah, Moore playing the tough defense on Wilson. He takes it in, dishes it off to Young, but he can't handle it. Turnover for South. Moore, little stutter step, gives it into Freeman. His shot is no good. Sickler has it. Pump fake. Got it.
Boy, just a 6-point lead all of a sudden.
Yeah, 45-39. West hanging in there. Who said their heads are down? Well, at one time when the guy was dribbling instead of looking for the pass. Wilson takes it right down Main Street, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to give him 2 shots.
Which of the West arms hacked him, though? There was a bunch in there.
I think it was Sickler.
I think you're right.
It was. Wilson is making his first trip to the line. Matter of fact, first trip to the line for South in the second half, and that ball bounces around and just does not go in.
Got to make those free throws, Red Wings. Jeepers. Too bad.
3 out of 10 for the night.
That could be our turnover we need.
Well, good hustle. Misovic not afraid to get down on the floor to get the ball. That's the second time he's done that. And both times, well, actually the first time he tossed it to his teammate and his teammate kicked it out of bounds.
There's a good shot, I am. Having a good game.
Yeah, he's having a very good game. He's that big body they need in against Freeman.
There's Coop. A little more relaxed with a 6-point lead. Would probably feel a lot more relaxed with a 16-point lead, though.
Yeah, or he'd feel better with a 6-point lead with 21 seconds remaining instead of a minute 20 left in the third quarter.
Been a while since they've scored again.
Phelan has 25 points. He had 22 in the first half. He's only gotten 1 3-point basket in the third quarter. They've concentrated on him. Admir taking it inside, dishes it off right to Moore. West has it.
He's got that quick hesitation. Ooh.
Zastro playing the good defense, did get faked out, but Larnell Moore not able to do the stop. We get a good shot of Nate Reichel, West coach.
Sutter stepped his foot there, though. That was the problem.
Right. Phelan going down the lane, can't get his shot to go, and then Freeman throws it out of bounds. Whoa.
Well, Phelan all of a sudden is cold. He's missed his last 3 shots.
Yeah, what's he hitting now, about 75%? He was up to about 89 or 90.
Yeah, he's 9 for 13.
Ooh, just under 75%. We're down to 30 seconds, under 30 seconds.
Well, we saw West do this at the end of the first half, and it just about fell apart. Let's see. Hopefully South can't do it. It's a long time to hold the ball for 30 seconds.
It is.
It's a lot easier said than done on the floor with pressure. And
we're down to 10, 9, 8. Freeman stuck. Pardon me, Freeman. Phelan was stuck with the ball. They better get a shot off. Now he breaks loose from the corner, Nick Phelan, but his shot is off, no good. And at the end of 3 full quarters of play, it's 45-39, Sheboygan South.
Across the country, Americans are rolling up their sleeves to help each other.
Showing true strength of character and kindness and compassion.
Spirit and enthusiasm. Together, we make America strong.
Find out how you can serve, no matter where you are in life, at nationalservice.org.
It's your world.
It's your chance to make it better.
Apply online at nationalservice.org and answer the President's call to service.
There are people with a calling. Most serve 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year. Earning money for college. Protecting their community. In the Army National Guard, you can.
Couple of kids with foul problems. Pat Severson for West has 4. And for Sheboygan South, Scott Murphy also has 4. West has not given up. We thought that when they were down 12, they might be folding up the 10th, but that certainly is not the case.
No, they had a strong finish there the third quarter, and now a fast start here to the fourth quarter.
Larnell Moore taking Nick Phelan to school on that move in the lane.
Definitely letting them play.
Murphy back in the game for South with his 4 fouls. Zastro kisses one off the glass, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul.
No, yeah, I think Abner with the moving screen there. He's got to get there a little sooner. Just 5 of 13 shooting for South in the third quarter.
Misovic with the foul, you're right, Chris, and that's his 3rd, and that's the 5th team foul on South. 45-41. West continuing to come back.
Game that I thought definitely was controlled, and by South in the third quarter finds them only up by 4.
Almost getting tied up was Diorio.
That's where he wants Sickler out there. Still trying to feed it into the big guy, but it's not going to work.
Misovic cutting in front and stealing it away. And then Murphy gets called. Oh, call him for palming the ball. I thought it was a good move. Chuck Rogers making that call. Murphy palming the ball. Another turnover for South. I think you said in the first quarter they hardly had any turnovers, but
yeah, South's
turnovers have been pretty abundant lately.
Yeah, they got 5 already here in the second half.
Diorio with it on top. Kaiser's shot has a tip, but Moore able to keep control. And they throw it in the backcourt.
Well, West is helping out as well. They got now 6 turnovers here in the second half. Which matches their first half total, gives them 12 for the game.
Sickler checks out, and coming in is Seth Huffman, number 44.
The scoring for South has been a lot more difficult as of late.
West has really turned up the defensive pressure. We get a 5-second call, and I'm actually surprised that is the first time it happened in the game, because South has been out there on top dribbling against the pressure defense frequently.
Yeah, they lost some of their ball movement and drive penetration that worked so well for them before. That's where you want him with the ball.
Huffman has it on top. Then he got a foul out on the floor. What's this? That's against Admir Misovic, which, no, it isn't. It's called on Jake Wilson. That's only his first.
Probably trying to push through a screen there, Marty. I didn't see it there.
Yeah, me either. And that is the 6th team foul, so on the next one by South, West will be going to the line. Huffman had it stripped away, and then a jump ball situation. South will get it. What did you see, Murphy? Back off right away. Good decision by Scott. Don't pick up that 5th.
Yeah, they tapped the ball too there. He got that. Hope he wasn't going to get a reaching foul there.
Jake Wilson against Larnell Moore.
There you go.
Hard. Layup is no good, but I believe the foul was called out on the floor before the shot attempt was made. Foul is called on Larnell Moore. That's only his 2nd. And that's the 5th team foul on West. Good cut by Murphy. His shot is up and in, and he's fouled by Seth Huffman.
Well, that's only his 2nd bucket, but not a better time to get it. Let's knock down the free throw. As we said, it doesn't matter early, but when we late is just as good as early.
It's how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right, and
hopefully South, they've got 5:54 remaining. They're up 6.
7.
And that's 0 for 3 for Scott at the line.
Thought that was right in there.
Yeah, it looked like it. Gagan almost with a circus shot, but he passed it out. And Freeman's tip is up and in. Over the crowd for that basket. He now has 9 points in the game. Moore on Wilson. And Dan Koopman wants a full timeout with the score 47-43, South on top. We'll take a break.
Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven terrain, barring any injuries, is 4 miles per hour. What I need from each and every one of you is a full target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and dog house in that area. Your fugitive has just cashed in his 401k plan, and all he had to do was roll it over.
Learn about rollovers and protecting your financial future, and choose to save.
You can't mess with a big dog.
If I could reach the star, pour one down for you, so you could see the truth, that I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe, and if I could, I'd change the world.
A very nice shot of the Sheboygan South cheerleaders. I'll tell you, the free throw bugaboo is could potentially really hurt South. They still have a lead of 4 points, but Chris, they're only 3 out of 11.
Yeah, not only that, you mentioned at the break, 7 of 9 for West, and they get the bonus next. And the way they're making free throws.
Murphy with a long three, and he gets it to goal.
They heard him later.
He's stepping up when they need him to. He now has 7 points in the ball game. It's 50-43.
Well, that 7-point lead is huge compared to 4.
Severson back in the game with his
Double
4
dribble.
fouls. Huffman with a 3-point attempt is no good. Freeman with a strong rebound and a putback for 2.
There's that nice touch again.
He's a nice player. Phelan been relatively silent. Murphy taking it baseline, reverse layup is off, no good. And some kind of a rim violation being called. I don't know if well, I think he's calling it a basket for South. One of the West players was up in the net. If that's the case, Murphy has 2 more points.
That's not a call you'll see very often.
And that's exactly what the call was. Basket violation, Murphy with another basket.
Boy, that 7-point lead is nice now.
Moore with a jump shot from the free throw line is up and good. He now has 11 points. Murphy from out on the floor. Zastro with a 3. Bango!
The best weapon for South on offense tonight, the 3-point play.
55-47. Gagan taking it down the lane. He gets hammered.
I gotta let that guy shoot people. 1 for 8. Goofy shot.
Foul goes on Admir Izmisevic, his 4th.
There's one of those babies right there, Marty. See it?
Yeah.
It's.
How about that? Beat him.
It's good to see our development.
She knows she's on TV now. Way to go, Brian. Embarrass him.
Shouldn't that kid be home in bed?
You know, you're criticizing Matt Gagan and his shooting, but I'll tell you, he's 3 for 3 from the line. There that young man is. I think you ought to do an interview with him after the game, no matter who wins. Well, you know what he's got? He's got a little bit of a flying elbow. His elbow's out. That's part of the problem. And you know what that comes from? Not hitting the weights enough. It's 55-49, South on top. We're just under 3 minutes. 3-pointer by Zastro. Oh, man. That's his 3rd 3 of the second half, the 2nd in the 4th quarter. Moore is tripped on his way to the basket. Holy cow, the 3-point.
9 for 12, I got him.
And it's been 3-point baskets that are keeping him in the lead. Foul goes on Nick Phelan, his third. Larnell Moore will be at the line shooting 1 and 1, I believe.
It's a good shot of him. Nice job tonight.
Free throw is off, but Gagan saved it, and then he's tied up. And we get a jump ball. West keeps it. Had an opportunity to talk and interview Dennis Semp at halftime of that Lakeland game the other night. Very interesting interview. Of course, he's the conference commissioner for the Central Lakeshore and the Eastern Wisconsin. Freeman going hard to the basket, runs right over Wilson, and he's going to get called for it. Not a good play there.
I saw him yesterday at Ron Hare's funeral. Ron Hare, of course, a Sheboygan baseball player and coach here at South. Daughter's on the Wall of Fame, I believe, and unfortunately he passed away. And one of the nicest men you'll ever meet, Ron Hare.
Oh, he's a prince. Well, timeout South with 3:25 remaining in the ball game. Sheboygan South on top 58-49. We've only got a 30-second timeout, so we better keep it here. What does South need to do to keep this lead and get the win?
Well, now they have the ball and a 9-point lead. One thing we saw West doing, they're starting to overplay, especially Larnell Moore. So whoever he's on, you got to avoid him getting the ball. Move and screen away and run some clock if you can, but 3:25 still a long time. I just run my regular offense right now.
It'd be real nice if they could do just that by practicing some good ball handling. And one thing I think West really has to be aware of is South 2 times or 3 times tonight have come out of a quarter break and scored easy baskets off of plays, and better watch out for that. South pretty adept at that. Sastro taking it down the lane and drives it in and scores again. He has 11 points in the second half, 13 for the game, 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And he's 4 for 4 in the second half.
Moore with a nice move inside, gets another basket.
He's 4 for 4 in the second half.
Wilson has it, being guarded closely and then fouled by Larnell Moore. It's probably not bad strategy by West, send South to the line.
Yeah, he's looking for the push off, but I don't think Wilson did. He does kind of bump up the line though.
That was the 3rd foul on Moore. I think I mentioned that. Wilson is going to the line. He's 0 for 2. He needs to make this first free throw to get the next one. Good looking free throw that time. Of course, anytime they go in, they look good. Even if you got the flying elbow. Another one in. It's 62-51. Ooh, almost a double dribble. Over to Severson. Tries to dish it off to Freeman and has it stolen away by Phelan. And Murphy playing it smart, pulling it back out. South running clock. We're at 2:30. They're up 11.
They're just kind of running a little weave here.
Oh, good fake by Murphy. And he throws it right back out. Smart play with Freeman.
Yeah, 2 minutes, still a long way to go though.
Phelan is fouled by Severson, and boy, that wasn't a smart play by him.
Well,
that's going to be his 5th.
Well, he knew where he was going. He walked right to the bench.
Kaiser's shot will take his spot on the floor. And Wilson, who just made a pair of free throws, will get another opportunity, and he's got the same situation, coach. Needs to make the first to get the second.
Well, another big thing is next time they're in that double bonus and give South twice the chance to make some free throws. That'll avoid Jacob. And another.
Bangs them both home, and now it's 64-51. South 7 for 15 on the night, but they're making some down the stretch. Dobner has it. We haven't called his name. And then battling for position inside, Freeman and Ibmisevic, and Admir, I believe, is going to get called for his 5th foul. He is. Our next ball game is going to be next Friday when the Manitowoc Ships visit Sheboygan North, so you can stay tuned for that ball game. And then we're going to take a bit of a break as the schools break for Christmas. So does TV8 Sports. But not Scott and Carrie. They'll be in the studios anytime you people want to go over there and chit-chat or complain about whatever.
I'm waiting for...
Unless it's complaining about the announcers. Freeman kisses it off the glass.
He's got that nice touch. That one was a little rough, though. He's having a nice game as well.
That looked like a Tom Fritz shot.
That's right in.
Yep, that was a little softer. He meant to do it that way the first time.
Well, you work against...
Lubach lost it. Gagan kisses it off the glass and in.
Only kind of shot he can get.
We're at 140. It's 64-55. Wilson breaking the press. He wants to get fouled again. Ooh, almost threw it away. And we do get the foul. Moore not happy with that call. So I would have to imagine he's the one being called up for the foul. And yes, he is. And that's going to be his 4th. Super bonus time for the Red Wings.
Just the guy we want shooting them too, Wilson.
Jake with 10 points in the ball game.
Nice shades.
Really?
Really nice shades.
Can't get that second one to go. Dobner and Zastro battle for it. It's a tie-up, and South will get the possession. Phelan with it on top. South has it. We're down to 1:20. They're up 9. West scrambling, trying to get possession. Murphy taking it hard to the basket.
Traveled.
Fakes and shuffled his feet. Good call, coach. Moore has it. Out to Kaiser's shot, cutting down the lane, Gagan, and he throws one up again. And another jump ball situation, but this time West will keep it. We're at 101. It's 64-55, South on top. There you see John Dobner. Well, that's Ryan Lubach right there. Oh, Freeman throwing Murphy down to get open, and then West throws the ball away.
That should just about do it. South's gonna stay on the top of the conference. They can hold on here for 45 more seconds, which they should.
Oh, nice back cut by Lubach. His shot is up and in. Well, one thing that South does real well is they relieve pressure by getting the ball in the middle at the top of the free throw line. Freeman with a little jumper is no good. His putback is no good also, but a foul is going to be called on South. (66-55). We're at 26.8 seconds remaining in the ball game. And things looking pretty cool for the Southsiders.
Yep, I got 9 big boards for Daryl Freeman, including 4 on the offensive end.
That last foul was whistled against Ryan Lubach, his second. There's a lot to like about Darryl Freeman, Coach.
Yep, nice soft touch.
He's made 4 out of 5 free throws so far.
Maybe somebody will give him a...
He has 14 points so far.
Maybe somebody at a small college will give him a look.
No good. South with a 10-point lead, and then Gagan tying up Nick Phelan. South will has the arrow, so they'll get the ball. Jake Wilson hustling up. In the ball game for the first time is Anthony Vaughns. Check that, Jerry Johnson. And then he's called for a traveling violation. Also in is Adam Koenig. 10 seconds and counting. South up 10. Moore's shot is off. Kaiser's shot, no good. Wilson has it. And then a quick foul with 0.3 seconds remaining. Stick around, because when we come back from the break, we'll have some final stats from tonight's game. Chris will have a couple of players from the winning South team to talk to. That was the 5th foul on Larnell Moore, so he'll be checking out. There you see Tim McMunn on the up camera, Brian Andrews on the floor camera, Kerry Kautzer in the truck. Chris Wright, my partner, and I'm Mike Martin, and that's the crew.
Yeah, I'd probably like to wish all you viewers a Merry Christmas and
well, we can wish them that next Friday.
Oh, that's right.
You won't be here. I think Stu's coming back next Friday. Putting you out to pasture, Coach. Of course, we could put you on the halftime interview show. Wilson back at the line. He's made a living there. Puts that free throw in. Maybe put them both in. And that's the ball game, 68-56. South wins it over Green Bay West. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Chris Wright hopefully will have a couple of players from the winning South team, and I'll have some final stats.
For a free exercise guide for folks over 50, call 1-800-222-2225.
My mom is a hero. She goes into places normal people want to get away from. She rescues families, makes everyone safe. But the best thing she can do is come home.
The U.S. Fire Administration reminds you to protect the heroes who protect our lives. Have a smoke alarm on every floor. Test it monthly. Replace the battery yearly. Do your part to get out before they have to come in.
South High, where the Red Wings have defeated Green Bay West 68-56. Chris Wright has a couple of the players from the winning South team. Take it away, Chris.
All right, I'm here with Nick Phelan. Nick, big first half. I think you were 8 for 9. Something you ate at supper today, or what's up with all this great shooting?
I don't think it was a supper. I don't know what it was, but sometimes you come out hot, sometimes you don't. Second half was a little different, but first half I had it going. Guys looked for me, set some good screens. I got open, I hit the shot. That was the story.
Yeah, not only you, but I think Zastro got a couple threes too. You hit, I think, 9 threes tonight. Shooting practice been going pretty well for you guys?
Lately it has been. You got to work the ball around though. One guy will get open second half and maybe different. He got open, he hit the shots. That's big for him.
I know you mentioned we played as a team in the second half. You lost your first game. You guys are on a roll now. You had to go out to Manitowoc, which is a tough place to play. You beat West. Next week you got Southwest coming in here. Winning breeds winning, what I say, and that's what you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, just got to keep it going. When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Don't let it stop. Practice hard. You're only as good as your last practice. That's what Coach always tells us. Keep it going.
Yeah, that's true. I did it. Abner, big night today. How do you like this basketball here in the States?
Yeah, I like it pretty good. My teammates are awesome. Nick.
Yeah, well, you played a big fella tonight, big 6'7" Freeman kid for West. You had about 4 or 5 big rebounds, couple putback baskets. How was it playing that big 7 kid tonight?
It was pretty hard to box him out, but coach got us ready for that, and so it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought you played real well and kind of a good spark plug off the bench. I know Scott got some fouls, and you kind of stepped up when you needed to there.
Yeah, we need to keep Scott out of foul trouble. And I do the dirty work for him.
Oh, you do all the dirty work for him. That's super. Well, good luck next week against that Southwest team. They're a real physical team, too. And we'll see you guys down the line. Back to you, Marty.
Let's go through some of the scoring for the winning South High Red Wings. They were led by Nick Phelan with 25 points. Following him was Josh Zastro with 13. Josh had 11 in the second half. And then also chipping in double figures was Jake Wilson with 12. And he had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the second half. Also chipping in with 9 points was Scott Murphy. And then with 5 was Ryan Lubach. And rounding out the scoring was Admir Ibmisevic with 4. And you saw Admir having to step in tonight and do all the dirty work with Scott Murphy in foul trouble. Green Bay West was led by Daryl Freeman, and he's a big guy, and he's going to be pretty tough for Valley players to handle. He had 14 points. Larnell Moore, number 40, their little point guard, chipped in with 13. And then John Dobner had 10 points. He had 8 in the first quarter, 3 of the baskets coming on rebound putbacks, but he was pretty silent the rest of the game. Next week, we're going to have Manitowoc at Sheboygan North, so stay tuned for that one. Stu Hoffensberger will be joining me for that ball game. That's pretty much it for tonight. A big thank you to the crew for the great job they did. My name is Mike Martin saying so long for Chris Wright, and we'll see you down the road, everybody.